Any group which has a long-term view to its business and wants to build and always go on performing in the long term needs to have sustainability at the center of its business.
It's extremely crucial for my organization because obviously I'm in the oil and gas sector, and we live in an environment where natural resources are declining significantly, whereas in parallel, the demand for those resources are also increasing significantly.
This is not only important to Skanska, I think this is important also from the personal point of view, to everybody, to people. When we are talking about the business, it's important because this is part of our strategy, and this is also the business case where we can have a competitive advantage.
The first thing when I came to this program, I've never been to Cambridge University, and I expected the grandeur of the architecture. I didn't realize how different the program would be from some of the ones I've attended in the United States. And it's largely around bringing together many different perspectives, international as well as historical. There's time spent for people to reflect and do a lot more interaction and engage with each other that I think we don't spend as much time doing because we're so fast-paced sometimes in the world I come from.
We need to understand the full impact and the full, challenges to make sure that we have an overall sustainability business. And this program helps us to see the different aspects also, not only with the lectures and the presentations, but also discussing with people who come from many different backgrounds.
The biggest impression was about the passion that I could see within the people who are running the course. This is number one. When we are talking about the knowledge, I was extremely inspired by the business cases that we saw.
Here you actually go really deep across 4 days, and you go through a journey really from the beginning where you have realization and awareness. There's moments in which you realize how massive the problem is.
The program was almost designed to shell shock initially because the problem statement was in our face. And I needed to do that. I needed a reality check, and it certainly gave me that. But what I also liked about the program was that gradually it paced us into a different angle in terms of, well, what are the solutions and what can we personally do to make a difference?
All the people here were very inspiring in terms of coming up with ideas, what it is that from everything from pharmaceuticals to oil companies, what they could be doing, and if we were to all come together, what that means. And so that was exceptional, what I valued tremendously about this program.
The delegates of this program have inspired me through their energy, their soul, and their promise to do something with the information they've had here. By far, it's the delegates that have inspired me the most. I've also been really buttressed by the information I have and how it's been presented. I just know now the arguments I need to make, and I have the information I need in order to make them.
Three things have impressed me most. First of all, the quality of the delegates and the richness of the debate that provides. Secondly, the quality of the presenters and the quality of their presentations. The standard of presentation is probably uniformly the highest of any course I've been on. The third thing would be the way the course is administered. It's run very professionally.
They did a good job with the data scientists that they brought on. The scientists provided perspective that was very balanced, and they knew what the limits of what they were saying were, but they also had gone very deep in terms of understanding that it's not black or white, it is going to be a gradient in between, and you have to show that whole picture, and that they were capable of doing that, which really brings together as opposed to polarizes in a community, because if you take one position, typically you can start creating factions of opinions.
When I look at what I need to do when I go back to my company, I know I need to do some process and measurement stuff. That's the boring bit. I know I also need to develop a strategy, and that's fun. But what I really see now is that I have an opportunity to make a long-term difference, not just for this company, but for impact on the world. And that really inspires me. That's why I get up in the morning and why I'm so excited about going back.
So all in all, been really brilliant program. I'm so glad that I've attended, and I know that I can make a case for change now.